Welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz and this is my kombucha channel. In today's video, I have a quick tutorial for you on how to make kombucha jello. It's real easy to make. You'll need a few ingredients and it's a nice healthy snack to have on hand. So before I get started, I did want to ask you guys, how do you prefer I have the camera when I do these tutorials? So this is like the side of my kitchen, so I can have everything here, I can bring the camera down, or I did the beginner series where I had the camera over here looking down. So if anyone has any feedback for me, I would greatly appreciate it. This setup is a lot easier, less to clean over there. Not that my kitchen's ever messy. But I just want to know what the viewer prefers, like what's easier for you to follow along with. So if you could leave me a comment, I would greatly appreciate it. Let's get to making our kombucha jello. So there's only a few things you're going to need. As far as supplies, you need a large glass jar, a large glass dish, or if you have one of those decorative jello dishes, a larger measuring cup, a small bowl, tablespoon, and a tiny whisk, or you can use a big whisk, but these are more fun because they're tiny. As far as ingredients, we will need some kombucha. Now, I usually will use vinegar kombucha because I prefer not to drink that. However, surprisingly, I don't have any kombucha vinegar. Gelatin, that's the key ingredient. This is a new brand that I just started using. I really like it so far. I got it from Amazon. And a juice of choice. I like to use grape because I feel like it has like a universal flavor. Most people like it and it blends well with other flavors. Okay, so step one is I have a cup of cold water. Pour it into a dish and we're going to sprinkle 2 tablespoons of gelatin into it. Just sprinkle one and then you can whisk it. I'm sprinkling this around, and this helps so that it all will dissolve. If you don't do this, sometimes it can end up in clumps in your jello and you don't really want that. So now I'm going to take my tiny fun whisk and whisk this. And I'll take another tablespoon. Okay, so we're gonna let this sit while we prepare everything else. It's, well, there it is, looks like gel. So we're going for a total of 4 cups of liquid everything. So here I've heated up 1 cup of grape juice. You don't have to get it piping hot. It doesn't have to be boiling, but it does need to be warm. Then we're going to, let me do this with my other hand. Add the gelatin water mixture to the warm or hot grape juice. That's good enough. And mix that up too. Okay. Now I'm going to pour 2.5 cups of kombucha. Add it to my bowl. The reason you don't want the grape juice too hot is because when you add the gelatin grape juice to the kombucha, you don't want it to be so hot that it kills the beneficial bacteria and yeast in the kombucha. So we're going to add it in. Nice and easy. Stir it around a little bit. And that's all you got to do. Cover it. Put it in the refrigerator overnight, and in the morning you'll have your jello. Now I did want to mention that, see these bubbles? They'll stay bubbles, so if you don't want them, you could simply scoop them out with the spoon. Might be a little time consuming, but perhaps you want your dish to look pretty. Or you could cut it up and cut that off when you're done. So I have some jello that I made last night for the purpose of the video. I'm going to go ahead and show you that, but I have to warn you, it's kind of ugly because I used grape juice. Excuse me, I used apple juice and not grape juice. So here it is. Still tastes amazing, but that's what it looks like. So there's those bubbles I told you about. They'll stay on there unless you scoop them out. I love to have Jello around. It's a quick, easy snack. I'm sorry I forgot to mention what the benefits are of gelatin. So we already talked about the benefits of kombucha in previous videos. So gelatin is mostly known for nice skin, helps with the elasticity in your skin, healthy hair, strong bones, strong joints, and there's probably a bunch of other stuff that it helps with too. It's also packed with amino acids. So I like to have it on hand. I also want to say that you can make gummies with this. So I had some ideas going around in my head to make some vitamin gummies. I'm not going to reveal anything else, but if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments and I'll start working on that now. I just wanted to mention again that the total volume that you're making here is 4 cups. So feel free to add whatever. I could have added in some different fruit. If I added that, I'd probably blend it up in the blender with the kombucha. But if you're the type of person that likes chunks of fruit in your Jello, then go for it. Add anything you want. If you enjoyed my video today, please give me a like. Feel free to leave a comment and hit the subscribe button. Appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next video.